hold on to your bobby pins, boys and girls, because this tofu has gone wild. Today I'm showing you how to make my Tofu Gone Wild, which you can find in my cookbook, Mistress Ginger Cooks. Today I'm sharing the recipe here from my very own kitchen. Welcome. So first step, yes, you've got your super firm, extra firm tofu. This is 16 ounces. You could go as little as 10 ounces. 10 to 16 will work for this recipe, and you can adjust the seasonings as you need. Remove the plastic, drain it, and pat it dry. Et voila. So I've just wrapped it in a little fresh paper towel here, and just to soak up some of the moisture. Don't stress, okay? And then you're going to want to cut it into little cubes with your big knife. Et voila. So I have cut my tofu into little bite-sized morsels. Then I'm going to take my big skillet, my big old skillet, my biggest one, 1.5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Heat that up over medium-high heat, and you're going to add your tofu cubes to it. Add your cubes to it. And we're going to just occasionally stir and let the cubes become slightly browned. So this will give you a little time in between your stirring that you might have a dance break. Almost forgot. This is the perfect time while your tofu is browning and while you're occasionally stirring it to make your special secret seasoning sauce. And I don't want the neighbors to hear, so I'll tell you what I put in it. I have to come close. So in here, in your little bowl or your ramekin, you put 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce. I like to use Bragg liquid aminos. Any old soy sauce will do, and if you want, you can go up to 2 tablespoons. Then you've got 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon ground paprika, 1/2 teaspoon ground black pepper. Don't forget it. And 1/8 teaspoon dried thyme. You stir that together, and then we're going to check in on our tofu. You know, it's going to take 5 to 10 minutes, probably closer to 10 to get it nicely brown. So you know what that means? Oh my goodness, that was so fun. I hope you had some fun dancing in your kitchen. Oh, where are my kitties? Anyway, let's do the big thing where you add the sauce to the tofu. So it's still cooking. You might lower the heat at this point, maybe to medium low. Rubber spatula. We love a rubber spatula. And we just make sure we get all the yummy goodness. Add that to the other. Take a nice little, I like a wooden spoon for this, and I just stir it on up together. Make sure your tofu is completely coated with your seasoning sauce. You know what this reminds me of, this recipe? And not only me, I've heard this from others. It reminds people of the taste of fried chicken. Of course, I don't eat fried chicken anymore. I'm vegan and have been for 18 years now. I'm still alive. Anyway, so I stir it all together, and you want to make sure all the liquid has evaporated and it's just coating the tofu like a good little sauce would do. See, now this is how it should look. Yeah, you see all the liquid has evaporated, and you just have morsels of delight that have been covered in delicious Tofu Gone Wild seasoning. Secret sauce. Coat the tofu. I want you all to do that with me right now. Watch. Coat the tofu. Can you do that with me? Slap, slide, coat the tofu. Coat the tofu. And then you just let your hands drip as though there's agave nectar just dripping off your fingertips. Coat the tofu. I'm like the vegan Gwen Verdon. It is warm in here, isn't it? It does taste a little bit like fried chicken, that flavor. Plus you get that tofu protein that is so, everyone says vegans are weak, but honey, this is not a weak leg. This is not a weak leg, okay? I hope that has been instructive for you. I hope you're leaving this broadcast knowing exactly what you're going to do with tofu. And you can serve it alongside some It's So Basic potato salad recipe on my website. Also maybe some corn on the cob, maybe some steamed greens. Pardon me. So, I'm going to bid you adieu now. I'm here with my little poopsie, Pearl. And remind you that this recipe can be found in my cookbook. And remind you to just be well. Live life to the fullest, dream big, and love who you are.